Hey guys, it's Madi from Sacred Space Revolution, here with some more practical, everyday spiritual wisdom for real people. And today I want to talk to you about one of the most important subjects of all time, or at least to me. That is energy hygiene and 5 of my favorite tips to protect and clear your energy really quickly. Now, we all need this because we are all energetic beings. If you're thinking, walking, acting, feeling, having emotions, you are an energetic being. But this is especially important for my empaths out there. If you are an empath, you're gonna wanna pay attention to these tips. If you're not an empath or you don't know if you're one, but you wanna know for sure, just head down in the link below. Head to our website, sacredspacerevolution.com, and you can take a super simple, quick and easy quiz to find out if you're an empath. And trust me, finding out if you are one is a game changer. Things start making sense to you. You start feeling a little less crazy or like all over the place, and you can understand how to take accountability and take responsibility for your energy and take your power back. And that's what we're all about, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, we are all energetic beings. We have this field around us of energy at all times, and it has to be cleansed and protected. That's why it's called energetic hygiene. It's like, even if you get Reiki treatments or you've done shamanic work or you do sound healing once in a while, that's great, but that's like going to the dentist. You still want to know how to brush your teeth, how to floss your teeth in between those visits, right? You wouldn't just say, oh, I went to the dentist 6 months ago and my teeth are fine. Well, at least hopefully not, but that's between you, your mouth, and whoever's close to your mouth. But energy hygiene is something we have to check in with every day, especially if you're an empath, because other people's energy can make you feel foggy, tired, anxious, depressed, confused, ungrounded, irritable, and these are not your feelings. We want to learn how to separate ourselves from them. So my first tip, it's going to be the biggest one, probably the most important lesson to learn as an empath, and that is boundaries. Boundary magic is real. Giving yourself permission to say no, giving yourself permission to excuse yourself from certain situations, giving yourself permission to put yourself first. Lack of boundaries will have your energy field really leaking into people around you, coworkers, friends, families, partners, and it gets a little messy. So the first thing, boundary work, is a whole separate YouTube video, but I will say just get comfortable with saying no and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the root of boundaries. So number 2, for protecting your energy and cleansing it, we want to think about salt water is your best friend. Salt water cleans your energy field. It draws things out of your physical body, but also your etheric, emotional, and energetic bodies. About a cup of Epsom salt, or you could do a combination of Epsom and sea salt in hot water, let it dissolve. You could put some lavender oil. Cedarwood oil is very grounding and purifying, and you're gonna wanna soak in that for at least 20 minutes. And then when you're done, you're gonna wanna just see all that energy from the day going down the drain. You could break up with that energy and say, thank you for your lesson. I call all of my power back to me now. Make friends with salt water. It's gonna feel good. Even if you can't take a bath, a salt scrub in the shower, or even salt scrub on your hands if you're really in a pinch. Okay, so tip number 3 for protecting your energy, very important for my empaths. Number 3 is we're gonna wanna work with visualization techniques. And that's because energy, it's, we can't really see it and touch it, but we feel it. And luckily, how we can kind of ward off bad energy or bad thoughts from other people or bad feelings or heavier vibrations or frequencies is just with the same thing, is with our thoughts, is with higher frequencies, is with intention. So I want you to really be intentional about your energy and just have the awareness that you have an energy field, first of all. And then second of all, doing a visualization, I have a few that I like. I wrap myself up in bubble wrap to start the day if I'm feeling like it. I wrap myself up in crystals to leave the house, like wrapping some rose quartz or some tourmaline around me energetically, like root to crown, as my teacher would say, lock it down. Or you could do a white light visualization, like a cocoon of white light. My favorite one is the disco ball visualization. Ping, 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 ping. Mirrors everywhere, keeping in the good light, reflecting off all the energy that's not meant for you. And I love just imagining myself walking around New York City in a disco ball. So, number 4, ways to clean and protect your energy is we're gonna wanna sweat. Moving energy throughout our body is really important. Taking a dance class, going for a run, going to a sauna, anything, just jumping up and down, energy, it literally like sticks in our body. That's why sometimes we get tight muscles out of nowhere. And some of my empaths watching this at home, you might feel like your muscles might get really sore or fatigued. You get like knots in your shoulders, you can get cramped in your calves, kind of out of nowhere. Those are pockets of energy and they want to be released. So sweating is your friend. I'm not saying you have to go to some crazy, what's that thing called, CrossFit or something? No. I'm saying just jump up and down, put on a song, sweat, go to a sauna, move some of the energy out of you, right? Okay, so this is the last tip. Tip number 5 for protecting your energy, for keeping it clear. And this one is very important, and it's just something that's part of a personal practice for anyone who's on a spiritual path. But we want to work on really just being mindful, like I said, that we have a high energy field and what we're putting into it, okay? So if we are this electromagnetic field of our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, and everything getting input into that is affecting our field. So I want us to just be mindful of what we're putting in our field. What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you reading? Who are you hanging out with? All of this stuff is entering your field, whether you realize it or not. And then whatever enters our field is kind of what we give off to the world and what we attract more of. So this is why we want to fill our field with as many high vibrational things as possible. Start your day with some positive affirmations. Read a spiritual or uplifting text. Watch some beautiful baby animal videos. Make yourself laugh. Eating plant-based food, drinking lots of water. These are things like I want you to think about this space around you as a temple. If you have to walk around and it's super loud and noisy, or you're in an area that's like loud noises are really intense for empaths, maybe get yourself some headphones and listen to some mantras, spiritual music, some gongs or chanting, or just anything that makes you feel like classical music, Vivaldi. I want you to think about all of your senses, like keeping it super sacred as much as possible, okay? So those are my 5 favorite tips. They have really changed my life just by, first of all, understanding, like I said, that we have this awareness of our energy field, and then taking responsibility for our energetic hygiene. So let me know what you guys think about these tips. If you have some of your own favorite tips, if you're an empath and you've worked on cleaning your energy, or you have something you want to share, leave it below. I love to see what you guys have to say. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe, share it with a friend, follow me on Instagram at Sacred Space Revolution. I do daily cosmic wellness tips. And also, last but not least, you should sign up for our emails. Down below, there's a link for our Cosmic Energy Report. It's a weekly go-to guide to everything you need to know that's going on in the cosmos. I just stuttered, but you know what I'm saying. Your weekly guide to all things going on in the cosmos. Rituals, tips, techniques, super fun stuff. So, I'm going to leave you, but I'm going to say one last time, don't forget to protect your energy today and take very good care of it. Until next time.